resurrection power of Christ. Let me start by saying the last card of heaven and hell is death. And if a man dies, that is the end of his career and dreams. Though I have seen some people that died that came back to life. I've witnessed many. Like Honorable's wife's sister. The baby she delivered died from the womb. Came out dead. Confirmed dead. But they called me and I prayed through the phone. And I made a statement, as I hit my body, baby, wake up from that death. The baby came back to life. He's here. He can testify. And the doctor said, I've not seen this before. I have seen many people that died that came back to life. I have seen people that actually died, sir, that came back to life, but not the one that was buried. When they've not buried you, that means there is no agreement. That means you can still come back to life. But the one that is buried, as soon as they bury the person, it means the family agreed, earth agreed, and heaven agreed. That means nothing can bring that person back because the person is dead permanently. But from where we read Matthew 27, the Bible said the kid Jesus, it was not enough. They put him in a tomb. That means after he died, they put him in a grave. It was still not enough. The Bible says they went to court to take seal, to seal the grave. They were still not satisfied. The Bible says they took soldiers to guide the grave. He was already dead. It was still not enough. Why were they doing all this? To permanently kill him, to abuse, misuse, and accuse him. Am I making sense to somebody? To permanently finish his career, to kill him physically and spiritually. But I like chapter 28. The Bible said there was an earthquake and an angel appeared, and the angel rolled away the stone. Rolling the stone away is not enough. There is still a seal. Something happened to the seal. Remember, there were soldiers. Something happened to the soldiers. Remember, it has door. Something happened to the door. And now it was the dead. The third day, the Bible said there was a cracking in the grave. And from nowhere, Jesus that was dead for the first time stood up. Can I prophesy? Anything that belongs to you, that the enemies are buried. Anything that belongs to your wife, that the enemies are buried. Anything that belongs to your children, that the enemies are buried. Anything that belongs to your business, that the enemies are buried. Any part of your celebration, that the enemies are buried. Any part of your happiness, that the enemies are buried. Any one of you, that the enemies are buried their certificates. Because Jesus rose up, your testimony is rising, your marriage is rising, your children are rising, your happiness is rising, your greatness is rising. Carry what you are looking for. Let them bury your happiness. Your happiness disappear. Carry what you are looking for. Carry what you are looking for. Carry what you are looking for. It's no longer in the grave. Your job should not be in the grave. It's no longer in the grave. Your certificate should not be in the grave. It's no longer in the grave. Your car should not be in the grave. It's no longer in the grave. Your relationship worship should not be in the grave. It's no longer in the grave. Your life should not be in the grave. Somebody say, Lord, wherever they buried my star, resurrect. Say, Lord, wherever they buried my celebration, resurrect. Say, resurrect. Say, my life, resurrect. Say, my children's destiny, resurrect. If you jump up and shout, carry testimony.